Hey, what's up everybody, welcome back to a new video. I am going to show you what is Mentat, how to install Mentat and how to use Mentat. And in my opinion, this has been by far the best AI coding assistant and experience I had so far. And of course there are some of these tools out there which continue to evolve and grow, but so far Mentat does an insane job at just completely helping you code and program and being your assistant. So without further ado, let me jump straight into it. So here's the link, GitHub, and I will also link it in the description, and I will show you how to install it and how easy it is to actually run it. So let's go into a folder. For example, I already have it here, but for this purpose, I will also do something with you. So let's go in here. So you go wherever you want and create a folder. In this scenario, I'm going to call it a Mentat tutorial, right? Because it's a tutorial about Mentat, and go straight into it. Now, what you guys can do, it's very simple. Just right click in the folder and press open a terminal. That's it. That's pretty much how it is. You can type CLS to clear up, and let's just git clone this. In case you don't have Git on your computer, you will need Git and as well Python, which are very simple to get. Download Git and you'll be here. You can download it for Windows, Mac OS, Linux. You can just download it and install it. It's really simple. And download Python. And for Python, I recommend 3.11. So as you can see, I have 3.11.7. This is technically what you should actually run as well. I recommend it to everybody as it's a very good stable version of Python and works really well with Mentat. Let me go straight into it, right? So we are here, we have Git installed, we have Python installed. Go in here, copy this link, just copy it and just type git clone. My bad, I can't type anymore. And then paste the link. And now we are cloning into Mentat, which is super easy, right? Now you also have some of the tutorial in here, which is very simple. You can do it! Now we're just gonna cd Mentat and we are gonna type pip install e, which means that we're installing everything in editable mode. So we basically, my bad. Oh, again, I can type. I forgot dot and L, and now as you can see, we are obtaining all the dependencies and everything that belongs to Mentat, which takes super fast for me, because I have already downloaded and installed it, and that's it. That's pretty much it. Now the next step we gotta do is to check if this works. So we're gonna type Mentat dot, which is going to read our files in the current folder and also show us, as you can see, something from Mentat, which means that the Mentat works. However, we need to set up our API key. So in order to do that, we are going into the folder where we have installed it. Right, so open your Visual Studio Code. So we have Mentat right here. This is it. This is the main folder, and we are going to create a new file .env. And here, all you have to do is to set up your OpenAI API key. In my scenario, it's going to be something else. Let me see where I have mine, because I have it somewhere around in here. I need to generate one really fast because I don't have one already saved.
2,000 years later.
Nice. And now that I have mine, I'm gonna copy paste it in here. That's pretty much it. That's how you install and prepare Mentat.
That was easy.
And now let me give you a real world example. We are going to open another folder, right? That has nothing to do with this. We're gonna create another folder called tests, for example. Open it and select the folder in here. Now you can run Mentat in the terminal in Visual Studio Code. You can run Mentat dot and it's going to read whatever files we have in here. However, since we don't have a file or anything, as you can see, the Mentat appears, but there's nothing in here. So we are going to give it our first command for today, which is create file index.html and style.css, in which you are going to design navbar for an ebook landing page. Use modern colors and vibrant gradient. I don't exactly know what I'm typing here, but as you can see, it's very easy to do everything. So we are watching Mentat do everything live. I'm not doing anything, as you can see, nothing. It's also styling it, of course. And let us see where this goes.
A few moments later.
These changes, well, in this case, yes, I want to apply these changes. In other cases, you can press I and only apply some of them. Totally depends on your use case. So it's Y, which stands for yes, of course, and for no, and I, which is basically stands for I will think about something, or like I'm saving this and I'm not saving that. You can experiment with it and see yourself. And ta-da! There we go. And let's see how this came out. As you can see, it's a very simple looking header, but it's here. Okay, so now make it responsive, add more to it, nicer effects to the links, nicer colors, and get more creative. Right, let's see how this goes. Since we're gonna see this in real time, also you can watch the style.css in real time getting modified by Mentat. Now you can see what's being added and what's being streamed and whatnot. In our case, it's going to be something really simple like this. The changes are being made. Sometimes Mentat has a very unique ability to add brackets in your code. And if that happens, let me show you how you can get rid of them really fast. Something that they're still working on, but it's not really a major issue, as you just need to, not certain what exactly this means. Yeah, why not? Let's add them. And completely broke our thing or whatever what's going on here.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you,
We don't care.
Well, Mentat, I don't like what you did. Okay, let's start it again. And this time we are going to go with clear. So we cleared the message history, and now I'm basically going to give it the same prompt. Sometimes you do have to work through it. As you can see, I am displaying you all the errors I'm going through, so it's not exactly that I'm a master with it, but it does help you a lot to work with your folders and files. And I'm also going to show you a way to only include certain files and not everything that's in the folder, because sometimes that's way too much tokens and nobody really wants that, right? And as you can see here, it's almost done with whatever it's doing and adding. I do recommend running this from a normal terminal though. It's much easier to understand. And now we're just going to press Y and ta-da!
wow, incredible!
We have a new thing going on. As you can see, it does have a tendency to bring out weird brackets and weird moments.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
It added a footer in here, but there's new effects on the links, as well as a very improved color. And what I can do for you, we are gonna clear the message history again, and we are going to say, I want you to improve my navbar design slightly more. And let's see how this goes. As you can see, it added a useless bracket right there, which we will have to manually remove. And let's see, press yes. I suppose this is it. I mean, of course you can make this like this is responsive for now, but you can make this a hamburger menu and whatnot. But yeah, overall I think this is pretty good. I like it. Great. Is there any useless bracket? Not this time, no. Cool, pretty cool. So that's pretty much it. Clear the history again. We're gonna exit it, and this costed 0.08 cents. And now, as I said before, I am going to show you how to include certain files, like, for example, we are going to include only the index and CSS for now, and let's create, for example, app.pi and app.js, and I will give you the perfect example. So if we type mentat dot, it's going to display us basically all the files in here, and it's going to calculate all the tokens that we are going to use. Sometimes these 4 files can have 50,000 tokens, which is like insanely like a lot, right? So in this case we don't want to do that, so we are going to do mentat/include, right? Because it's very easy. And once we do this, we are going to type, for example, we only want to include style.css and index.html. And as you can see, it only included style.css and index.html, and excluded the both app.js and API. So this time we are already working with 2 files. It can be the same for the other ones. So we can say mentat include app.js, and we can only work with the app.js, right? There's nothing else that, so bam. Very simple, guys. Don't forget, always clear your message history, as this is very important. That's pretty much it, everything on Mentat. That's pretty much it, how I use it, and I think is the best assistant everybody could ever ask for. Of course, it cannot create applications from the ground for you, as it requires a little bit of knowledge of what you're doing, and it's not the one for all solutions for creating applications like GPT Engineer or GPT Pilot or something else. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you understood how Mentat works, how simple it is to actually operate it and install it, and I'll see you in the next video. Let me know what you would like to see and what you would like to see me doing in the next videos, what you prefer, what tutorials should I make. So until then, I'll see you guys.